Hello, I'm Nathan Tannenbaum with these stories from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. The one-at-a-time opening of the biggest privately financed construction project in the world took its first step Tuesday with the big-wig ribbon-cutting opening of the Videra at the MGM Mirage Dubai World City Center on the Las Vegas Strip.
This company has survived the financial crisis that has brought many companies to its knees. It has survived the recession that brought many companies to its knees and in fact bankrupted others. And now we're a story of rebirth, or we're a story of resolve, of resilience, of the men and women that did not give up when things looked so dark earlier this year.
Review-Journal business writer Jennifer Robison describes her walkthrough for you in print and online Wednesday. The Review-Journal has an easy-to-navigate set of multimedia pages on City Center 2, including an interactive map. There's also an in-depth video with comments from city leaders and beautiful, breathtaking photography. Costing $8.46 billion, City Center is the largest privately financed construction project in the world. Stay with the Review-Journal as the City Center project openings continue. Rumblings about a possible special session of the state legislature are getting a little louder. Even with no official word Tuesday from Governor Jim Gibbons, the Review-Journal's Capitol Bureau Chief Ed Vogel is checking into the idea with a report in Wednesday's print and online editions as the state's dwindling tax revenue continues to cause Carson City concern. Now, speaking of Carson City, where the governor's mansion is, RJ political reporter Benjamin Spillman's keeping an eye on Las Vegas Mayor Oscar Goodman's flirtation with running for the state's highest office. Goodman is term limited from staying on as mayor, and Spillman reports that Goodman's planning to change his political registration to independent before the end of the year. Some observers see that as laying the groundwork for a potential run for governor. Wednesday's Review-Journal has more, including what the mayor's wife reportedly thinks about the idea of her husband as Governor Goodman. Sports. Hey, you can follow the Runnin' Rebel basketball team with the Review-Journal's Matt Newman's preview of Wednesday night's first road game of the season. The 5-0 Rebels, now ranked 24th in the nation in the AP poll, take on the Arizona Wildcats. Tip-off time 6 p.m. our time. Sticking with UNLV, the RJ's Rebel football writer Mark Anderson takes a look back at the just-ended season. Is fired coach Mike Sanford leaving the program in better shape for his successor than what he inherited from John Robinson? And NASCAR Champions Week continues its first ever visit to Las Vegas with RJ Motorhead Jeff Wolf chatting in Wednesday's print and online editions with Sprint Cup Rookie of the Year Joey Logano. Also Wednesday, the Las Vegas Motor Speedway hosts the Champions Week Chasers for Charity Fan Fest event. Well, with the calendar flipping over to December, time to gear up for the year-end calorie bulge, right? Well, the RJ's Diva of Dining, Heidi Napranella, headlines this week's Taste section with favorite cookie recipes from Las Vegas chefs. Need a glass of milk already. You know, on top of everything else we've talked about, guess what else is happening? This weekend marking the beginning of NFR, the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, celebrating 25 years in Las Vegas, which usually means a particular slant to headliner entertainment. Vegasland columnist Doug Elfman here now with a preview of this week's What's Hot video planner. Doug.
The rodeo is in town, which brings a lot of country acts. We've got Willie Nelson, Asleep at the Wheel, Brooks and Dunn, and a bunch of others we're going to tell you about. We got the Rock of Metallica, Robin Williams doing stand-up. You alt-rock fans will like Morrissey and the Cranberries, both in town this weekend. Plus, we'll tell you where you can hear some Christmas carols at a delicious restaurant near you. That's all coming up on Vegasland Video.
Yep, the What's Hot video planner is up next on the Review-Journal's multimedia page player, and you can get to it from near the top of the ReviewJournal.com homepage. Your weather, well, looks like above normal temps won't last all week after all. The National Weather Service now forecasting cooler temps, possible gusty wind come Thursday from a land-based low-pressure system in the nation's midsection heading your way. You want to look for daytime highs to slip into the 50s and overnight lows down in the maybe mid-30s. So looks like heavier coats instead of jackets and sweaters. As always, for breaking news 24/7, you're at the right spot, ReviewJournal.com.